To God be the glory. I'm O.W. Prince, and this is your real illuminating moment. Would it surprise you to know that Satan has been preaching, teaching, and forcibly feeding her decadent, perverted, immoral, antichrist, demonic gospels and doctrines to the world through theological and philosophical studies, music, song lyrics, motivational speeches, politics, Christian church polity, social policies, civil and national laws, poetry, movies, and all forms of written and visual and audio mediums? I know that we have all heard profanity and decadence in song lyrics. We have watched and listened to movies and shows that glamorize and romanticize sexual infidelity, promiscuity, violence, greed, drunkenness, lewdness, nakedness, homosexuality, and licentiousness. And we all have been exposed to the hypocrisies of religions that protect pedophiles, rapists, adulterers, fornicators, and endorse gay and lesbian pastors and same-sex marriages. Satan has done a thorough job on brainwashing the whole world to accept her gospels of selfism, inclusiveness, tolerance, greed, prosperity, human development, and personal happiness, as well as her redefinition of the institutions of marriage and family. From the earliest beginnings of Christianity in 323 AD to the present time, Christianity has substituted her politics, doctrines, and theologies for Yahweh's law and commandments and divine order, and has seated itself in the place of Yahweh as God. The world has been thoroughly deceived by Satan and her Christianity. Christianity, which has been one of Satan's most effective vehicles of deception, has deceived the whole world. It has been so effective that those who are wrapped up in it have received her mark in their heads, where they think of Christianity in terms as an extension of Yahweh, rarely realizing their idolatry until it's too late. Christianity crosses are everywhere, even tattooed on some of our bodies, whereby many have received the mark of the beast. Christianity temples and churches are all over the world, along with her widely recognized false messianic image, some of which are also tattooed on some of our bodies, whereby many have received the mark of the beast in their heads as well as on their bodies. Christianity's adulterous and false Sunday Sabbath day is recognized and honored throughout the world and in every nation of the world. Even the world's merchants honor her false Sabbath days by closing their establishments or having altered hours on Sunday. But they enthusiastically violate Yahweh's Sabbath day. They work, and they require their workers to work. One such institution is called Chick-fil-A. They close on Sundays, but are open on the seventh-day Sabbath of the Lord. Christianity has convinced many that any criticism of its false Sabbath days, pagan holidays, and demonic practices is a criminal and damnable offense. Study the history of the Christian church from Emperor Constantine to the present, and you will find that Christianity committed some atrocious and cruel acts of torture, terrorism, mutilation, and thievery against everyone and anyone that dared to oppose its wickedness. And now that you've been told the truth about Satan and a deceitful institution of Christianity, what are you going to do about it? Can you continue to call yourself a Christian? Can you continue to be designated by a term that God, Christ, not any of his apostles recognized? Will you knowingly continue to live contrary to Yahweh's law and commandments and place your trust in the false God who sits as God in the temple of God, showing itself to be God? Will you continue to be deceived, or will you choose life? Ultimately, the responsibility of diligently seeking the Lord is up to you. The problem with many believers of today is that they have surrendered to Christianity unaware. And they have made Christianity their God. And they are trusting in Christianity to save them. They are trusting in their Christian churches, their Christian Sabbath days, their Christian preachers, their Christian traditions to lead them to the kingdom of heaven. They are just too lazy and wicked to do their due diligence in seeking the Lord for themselves. So they accept Satan's lies as truth and become timid and complacent in their false faith and delusional in their views of God, themselves, and their salvation, their morality, and their holiness. Revelation 13:7 reads, "Then the beast was permitted to wage war against the saints and to conquer them. And it was given authority over every tribe and people and tongue and nation." Let's read that one more time with the emphasis on it. "Then the beast was permitted to wage war against the saints and to conquer them. And it," not he or she, "and it was given authority over every tribe and people and tongue and nation." I submit to you that the "it" in our quotation is in reference to an institution of deception, namely Christianity. Daniel 7:25 reads, "He, the beast, will speak out against the Most High and oppress the saints of the Most High, intending to change the appointed Sabbath days and laws. And the saints will be given into his hand for a time, times, and a half a time." Are you hearing what the Spirit is saying unto the ecclesia of the Lord? Even when faced with the undeniable and historically documented truth about the fallacy and deception of Christianity, some Christians and the world have chosen the institution of Christianity over the kingdom of heaven and its righteousness. Many have chosen the way of Christianity over the way, the truth, and the life. We are living in the last days. The end time is upon us. The apostasy is here. And we must repent. I'm O.W. Prince. Thank you for joining me for your real illuminating moment. And as always in parting, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all. Life hurts, but God heals. Keep looking up.